Do you have a pet? If so, how did you choose it? We're going to talk about that on this episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's
ready
hey?
for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Hey, what am I? A bowl of soup? Am I a bowl of soup? A bowl of nice warm chicken soup.
5 Minutes with Dad, 5 Minutes with Dad. I love it!
Yeah. All right, I guess who's ready for an episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Dad.
Go ahead. You can just talk into the mic.
Hold on.
Say what?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, hold on.
Me. You doing?
3, 2, 1, 2.
2. Me too. All right, we have a really
We should have
fun
recorded like
episode.
a 2 thing, and then we can just press me too.
We have a very fun episode of 5 Minutes with Dad today. It's our first episode of 2021.
And we are recording this, I think, on the 3rd day.
We are recording this. Let's hear it for the new year. Yay! Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, we're rocking. We're rocking in the new year.
New Year.
Oh, baby Ange likes that. Yes, well, it's the new year, and we are getting ready at midnight. What did you guys do? You guys popped a bottle of sparkling apple cider, didn't you? You stayed up late on New Year's, didn't you?
Not really.
Not really? Did you stay up until 12 o'clock? Maybe.
No, I stayed up till 1 because I was...
Whoa. And I went to bed at what, 10 o'clock?
No, around 8.
8. And Pavlos went to bed. I heard he didn't make it till midnight, did he? Pavlos didn't make it till midnight, did he? He went to bed a little bit before midnight?
He didn't want to do the things that
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Just
I like
me and
getting my
Mama.
sleep in. That's right. So, and today
I'm gonna
we
show you
are...
something after the episode.
Okay. Today we're talking about pets. We're talking about pets. Why do you think we're talking about pets? Don't answer, Ange. We're going to answer in just a few. But first, let's see here.
Let's go on to the... ready for the Resource of the Week sandwich!
The Resource of the Week sandwich. I am too.
Hold on, Dad.
Me and Ange. We're ready for the Resource of the Week
now.
sandwich. And who else?
Me!
Pavlos.
Right? Everybody? Yeah.
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 All right. So...
This is also one thing we did on New Year's.
Eat chips. Eat every snack.
Really, just the eat.
Eat snacks? Yes. All right. So let's start the first joke of the week. Do you want to do the first joke of the week?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You haven't seen this before, so read it slowly.
How did you cut the C in half?
How do you cut the C in half? I don't know.
With the seesaw!
Oh, with the seesaw. Wah, wah,
Hold on,
wah,
Dad.
wah. What? Baby Ange likes that joke. She's laughing. She's laughing. All right. Now, the resource of the week. I'll do the resource of the week because I had fun playing with this
No.
resource of the
Hold
week.
on, Dad.
I know.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Ready
do
for the
that.
resource of the week?
The resource of the
I did
week.
that. And we're back.
The resource of the week is a
never
game
left.
that the four of us, Pavlos, Angela, Mom, and I, all played. I think we got it for
We
Christmas.
got it from Santa. Well, me and Pavlos got it as a gift from Santa.
Yep.
And it's like a family game.
Yes. And
You
it's
can tell them more.
yes. So it's there was an old game, I think it might have been called the Match Game on the Game Show Network, where one person has to fill in a blank and you say, okay, let's talk about cold blank. And then that person writes down a word that might fill in that blank and
And
has
if
to match it to people.
And if someone gets the same exact
Word, you get a point. Well,
3 points.
3 points if
And
it's just 2 people.
If it's 3 or more people,
everyone
They
gets
get
1 point.
1 point.
Yeah. So this game works just like that. Angela described how this game works, where everyone gets a blank.
Here, so this is something about this.
Yeah. So there was blank minds.
Yeah.
Right?
So this game is where blank minds think alike. I filled it in with.
Well,
Here,
it
hold
just
on.
said blank minds.
No,
It's just one word with a blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can have it before or after. If you want to do, I'm gonna see if me and my dad can do the same. Okay, ready, Dad?
Yes.
Think of a word that goes in front of mine.
Okay. In front of minds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say great minds.
Same. We think of the same, so we both get 3 points if we do that.
Yeah, and if Pavlos was here and he got great minds, then we would each get 1 point. And you got to get to 25 points. So it's actually a pretty fast game, and it's a fun game.
It can be from like 15 to 35.
Yep. And it's a fun game.
You can
Like,
also have it before.
yeah, and you
But-
can play the whole family. And what's cool about it is parents can play with kids too, because like with me, there were different words that I would have used for some of them. But because I was playing with Angela and Pavlos and my wife and mom, I decided to put words that I thought other people would guess. And that worked. Go ahead, Ange.
So yesterday when we got the word mountain, I have no idea what to put in front of it. So now I know a word right now. I'm thinking of Mount Everest right now, but back
You did Mount Pavlidis, right?
Hold on. But yesterday I could not think of any mountain, probably because I actually don't know why.
But that's okay.
I think I remember I put Mount Pavlidis family.
Mount Pavlidis. Yep. Well, if you want to pick up us a copy of the blank slate game, just go to 5 minutes with dad, 5minuteswithdad.com/blank slate. That's our affiliate link to send you over to Amazon to pick it up. And I know you'll love that game because we had a lot of fun with it. All right. So let's go to the second joke of the week. This joke is a knock-knock joke. Ready? Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Owl.
Owl who?
That's right. Owls do say who.
I was about to say owls. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, now we're going on to the. Let's see.
Now we're going on to the main topic.
Now we're going on to the 5 minutes with Dad. Main topic of the thing. 5 minutes with Dad. Main topic.
That's
of the
right. Where we
Main
talk
topic
about
of the
pets. So pets are a
I
big
thought
topic.
You said cats. I'm like, what? Cats?
Meow.
Meow.
Ready? I'm going to do a fish sound. Ready? What'd you think? Blub, 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 blub. Okay.
You do a dog.
So, Ange, I'm going to interview you for a minute, okay?
Before that, can you do a dog sound?
Yes. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Oh, I was doing a dog doing an impression of a frog. Ready? This is a dog trying to make a frog
Ruff it.
sound. Ruff, 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 ruff. All right. So, Ange, we're talking about, do you have a pet? And if so, how did you chew it? Chew it. How did you chew it? How did you choose it? Why do you think we're talking about that today? Because Angela got her first responsibility pet, didn't you, Ange?
Mm-hmm.
You got a few years ago we had a fish that mom took care of, and then we had a crayfish that I took care of. But Angela has always wanted a pet, and she really wants a puppy. But we're not getting a puppy. We're not ready for a puppy. But Angela's trying to prove herself with another cutesy dootsy pet called a
Hamster.
ham sandwich. Ham sandwich. I don't know why she likes ham sandwiches so much.
Not a ham sandwich.
What did you name your ham sandwich?
It's not a ham sandwich. It's a hamster.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's ham, sir. Like you were being very respectful to me.
No.
No? Well, you got a hamster. And your hamster is the cutest hamster. How big is it? It's about the size of a hamster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about maybe the size of a squished softball. No, a squished baseball. If you stretched out a baseball.
It's like a mini kid. It's a miniature guinea pig.
It's like a miniature guinea pig. So a hamster.
Well, that's what she looks like.
Yes. And your hamster seems to like you a lot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so your
She
hamster,
normally likes to play in her ball.
yes. And Angela, maybe for the picture for this week's episode, I can run downstairs and take a
already got
picture
one.
of one that's on the computer or one that's printed out. You want to text me the picture that you took of it?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll put a picture of the hamster
Named Oreo.
named Oreo because its
Oreo
colors
cookie.
are like an Oreo cookie. It's black on the front, white in the middle, and black in the rear. Right?
On the bottom.
On the bottom. So it looks like an Oreo cookie. Well, it's got the pattern of an Oreo cookie. It doesn't look like an Oreo cookie. And it likes
She's
to...
not circled.
Yes. So how did we choose that? We chose it for a few reasons. What are some of the reasons you chose that type of
I
pet?
wanted a female, and like they only had black or black and white, so I chose Oreo because they said she never bitten anyone that they know of, and she's really calm.
Yeah. So that's how you decide. Once you decided we were going for a hamster, that's how you decided which hamster to pick. But how did you decide on a hamster? Now, a dog, you really wanted a puppy, but we weren't ready for a puppy for a number of reasons. Number one is I don't want to be the one responsible for picking up after it. And I don't know that you're ready for that yet, are you?
Definitely not.
Yes.
Well, there's one thing that I wanted a hamster. It's like one of the smallest, and like she's really easy to take care of and stuff.
Yeah.
She's small and easy to take care of.
And she's cute and she likes to play, right?
In her ball.
Yep. You have a little ball that she rolls around on the
Got
floor.
her a house like this miniature house thing that we put in our cage.
Yeah.
That's basically the only thing she actually goes in.
Yes. And it's relatively easy to clean the cage, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this cage, because it has like a little thing at the bottom, and all you have to do is pull it out, dump it in the trash, put it back, put new layering things.
Yeah. And just wash it out if it's dirty or whatever down the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
it's
it's a little platform inside the cage.
yep.
Crate.
Yeah.
cage.
So it's relatively easy to take care of. It doesn't make a lot of noise, right? Although we moved it from your room to the imagination room because it was chewing on its cage, wasn't it? And it was waking you up a little bit.
Well, she never woke me up, but she stopped probably about today because she got her miniature house.
Yes. And now she likes her mini house. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna save up to get her a bigger, cage thing, because I think
Should have more fun running around in a bigger space.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also probably a bigger spinny thingy.
Yes. A bigger hamster wheel.
Yeah, because hers is like half the size of her.
Yeah. She's not a baby hamster. She's like probably a month old or so, right? She's a good sized
Mom said,
hamster.
like they only sell the hamsters if they're 6 months or older.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
I
So
don't know.
she's a decent size, and I think the wheel is a little small for her because she doesn't really use it. So
She goes underneath it.
yes, so she's saving up for a bigger cage, and you'll probably be able to. If we record some podcast episodes, you could probably get one
A
relatively
lot
soon.
of people get like fish tanks for their hamsters.
Yes.
Also, that will probably stop the chewing on the cage.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we didn't highlight there. We just talked through it. But how did we pick that pet? She wanted something that was cute. She wanted something that was relatively small, something she could have fun, play a little bit with, not something that you just watch in a tank, right?
And the reason I wanted the female was because they're more calmer, but they're a little bit bigger. And the people at the pet store said that means they're like a little bit calmer
Yes.
and easier to take care of. And stuff.
Right. So you tried to find not just a type of pet that matched
And
a
her
playful
type.
type.
Is fancy.
Yes. And not just the type of animal you chose, because a puppy was nice, whatever. But once you decide what pet that's appropriate for you based on how much time you have, and you're just getting used to a pet, so you want to make sure that you can take care of it. But then you decided to find one type, not just the type of pet, the type of animal, but when you choose which one of the hamsters, you looked for a female, you looked for one that had a calmer, the right personality for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you didn't want one you wanted something that that was a little playful, that you could have some fun with, that was gentle and wasn't going to bite you, right? Yes. And it's the same.
She loves going in her ball and running around.
Yep.
That's probably her favorite thing to do, except for sleep.
Yes. And so that's important. You got to pick the right type of animal. And then once you decide the type of animal that fits your family, you try to find within them, because some dogs are bigger, some dogs are smaller, some dogs are friendlier with kids, some dogs are quieter.
Like Moxie, she's lazy She's good with kids,
Yeah.
good with people,
Yeah.
and likes food.
Yes.
And cute.
And she doesn't usually bark unless someone comes to the house.
Unless she hears
If
things.
she hears something outside, she'll
Yeah,
bark.
like sometimes she hears squirrels running around and stuff. But
Yeah.
sometimes she barks at the not the mailman. The person who delivers the package.
Oh, the Amazon driver or
Yeah.
whatever, the FedEx or UPS. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's all I really wanted to talk about is celebrate Oreo Cookie Pavlidis, who's the newest member of the 5 Minutes with Dad family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And talk about how you choose a pet. You find the right pet for your family. And then within the pets, once you find the type of animal you want to get, you find something that's going to fit your personality, what you really want to get out of the pet too. If you want something that's cool looking, but you don't want to play with, maybe you get a fish. And then you choose a shiny, bright colored fish. If you want something to play with, you can't really play with a fish, can you, Ange? Unless you have a big tank and scuba gear. Right?
Unless you live in the ocean and you have lots of scuba gear and you don't get eaten.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just kidding. And you don't, you need air and food and stuff.
Yes. So
There's not a lot of air and food. That's not really cooked. It's more raw
yeah,
and alive.
Yes, in the animal in the ocean, that's right. So we are excited for 2021.
And you also need water and you don't want to drink the ocean.
That's right. We're excited for 2021. We're hopeful that everyone's safe and healthy. We are going to be recording a whole bunch of episodes. So make sure
A whole bunch more.
That's right. Oh, and Angela,
I want to say something, can I?
Go ahead.
So, there's this thing I saw. It says, would you rather either drink the ocean or eat the sand? Which would you rather do?
Oh my goodness, neither of those are good for me.
Would you rather ride a dolphin or a dragon?
I would rather ride
Dolphin.
but dragons can fly.
I don't care.
But dragons won't go anywhere
But
that
you
I
can
can't
never-
breathe.
Huh?
I think I would go with a dragon because
Yeah, but they're not real, so.
oh, that's true. So
You can swim with dolphins like you did.
that's right. So let's give a shout out to Isabella, who's 9 years old in San Diego. Isabella gave us a review on Amazon and gave us a smiley face and said, I like it. Hey, Isabella, thanks for giving us a review. If you leave a review on Apple Podcasts or anywhere, give us a shout out. We'll notice the ones on Apple Podcasts because we check there every once in a while. But we will look for them and give you a shout out on the show. So thanks, Isabella. And don't forget to pick up a set or a game, not a set, of Blank Slate at 5minuteswithdad.com/blank slate. And you know what? Send us pictures of your pets on social media.
Thank you for listening to
Thank
5
you for
Minutes with
listening.
Dad. To
5 Minutes
connect
with
with
Dad.
Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.
Thank you for listening.